Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warships Blitz video. Today's video is the Tier 8 Italian heavy cruiser, the Amalfi. It's a tech tree ship and it's one that I've been sort of slowly playing. So when they first came out I sort of loved it and I played it quite a bit and got sort of around about halfway to the Tier 9. So I'm trying to play it on occasion to sort of keep my hand in and get myself up hopefully to that Tier 9 Brindisi. Of course, I get a lot of ships to Tier 9 and then never really buy them because, well, I don't really enjoy Tier 9, but hey, achievement is achievement. Right, so here we are. We are loading up SAP. There is one destroyer, but we expect that destroyer will be trying for the A cap or the B cap, and we want to be prepared for it. Here we are trying to take the B cap. We have our destroyer heading for the C cap, and he takes that. I'm going to shoot into the B. Now, obviously, we get detected, so one of the big rules of thumb is that if your first ship detected, your first ship killed if you're a cruiser. So what I'm going to do here is basically go undetected by simply smoking up. Well, that happens. I think I get punished by this, yes. So beside that island made it a little bit more difficult for those planes to drop their torpedoes. So we have taken a bit of punishment. The smoke doesn't last that long. We're going to try and accelerate past it. We have something making a break for our trying to flank us. In the meantime, there is another ship in this cap with me, so let me see what that is. If I can just deal with that, it is that whatever's smoked up in there. Actually, what has smoked up in there? Was not. Oh, it'll be the Mikhail Kutuzov. That'll be it. There comes his HE. I'm glad they weren't AP. Here he is. He's coming out of his smoke. Yeah, well, fortunately, now those things can cause me a lot of grief. But the armour on the Amalfi is pretty tough, and as you can probably tell, the armour on the Mikhail Kutuzov is not that tough. So we're getting some shots in. On a trade, we'll take him out, but we'll let some help come our way. We are looking at losing that cap, but as soon as that Mikhail Kutuzov's gone, and he's gone, then we are in the money for the cap, although it is the battleship that's going to take it, not me. Meanwhile, I am going to try and, well, yeah, I suppose get out of here is probably the key thing. So we have the Lenin over there, whatever that is. Hopefully it's still going in that direction. We have the Lenin, and we're just going to keep our distance. So this is, oh, here we go, second smoke, which means that I can just get out of dodge. I can get some shots in while I open the distance out, because once the distance is opened out, the dispersion on battleship shells is sort of means that at long ranges I'm a lot more survivable. And the Italian ships do have long-range guns. They have fairly good accurate guns, fairly long-range guns, good long-range torpedoes. And with that range, sort of taking the edge off those battleship shells, a lot more survivable. So we are going to see what we can do to get rid of this Lenin. We are firing 8-inch shells. Let's hope we get some decent penetrations, and we do. And so, therefore, we are... right, yep, we're doing a fairly good job of clearing out so that pesky A cap. A lot of their other ships aren't approaching into the cap. We have this flanking maneuver by this destroyer and this Friedrich de Grosse. The Friedrich de Grosse has taken an awful lot of hits. I don't think I'm going to finish him off with those shells, but we switch to SAP as the Friedrich de Grosse goes down to the Cleveland. This Lightning is in real trouble. So he has a Cleveland on one side, a carrier on the other, and me coming in from the front. So we'll fire some torpedoes. He's decided to stop and wait in the smoke, which is just the wrong thing to do. I think he was probably spotted by the radar from the Cleveland, and really, though Friedrich de Grosse and that Lightning making that run around the side to go for our carrier, that flanking maneuver, probably lost them the game because they had no power to press into our caps. I'm going to have to slow down here or I'll hit the island. So it does turn very slowly, but fortunately it has two turrets at the front, one at the rear, so you know, so you don't lose a lot of firepower if you, as long as you make sure that you're leading with your front guns. So here we are. We have a North Carolina Let's see what we can get into this fella, because, yeah, well, so far we've got 3 kills, so let's be greedy. Lucky kills, because 41,000 damage and 3 kills means that I was a lot of being in there at the right time, right place at the right time. But still, it's, you know, that's the reward you play. We are playing fairly aggressively here. I am actually having a problem hitting this ship. I think that salvo's going to miss as well, because, yeah, shooting ships when they are end on means that it's very hard to work out where to lead, or not lead, as the case may be. But here we go, we have another ship. I'm going to keep the distance open. The carrier's coming at us. He's got a lot of torpedoes. I really don't want to be sunk. That is pretty unfortunate. What's coming on there? We get a few hits by that Amagi, but I'm really going to open the distance. He's obviously slowing down. If I can keep that distance relatively open and keep the speed up and keep the turns so that it's difficult to, well, the lead is difficult. It may not be difficult to predict where I'm going exactly, but these are difficult shots to lead, especially at range. And he's gone for the Cleveland there, so I'm going to use the Cleveland as shield as we head into the cap. We're going to keep those AP from those 8-inch guns going. We are ahead on caps, we're ahead on ships, so I feel justified in taking a few risks. Although I do have the Iron Fortress to protect. There come the aircraft. I don't like what's going on here because I seem to have crossed positions with the Cleveland, who was providing an excellent aircraft shield. And right, this is going to be pretty hard to deal with. We get hit by, out of those 8 torpedoes, hit by 3 of them. Let's open up again the speed. Those planes aren't going to be able to circle back. The Amagi's dispersion is too shocking to knock the final points off me, which means in the last 5 seconds of the game I'm in the clear. We have 1 cap. We have 3 enemy ships. I have gone through all my heals from memory, and we are getting no martyrdom metal, which I get a lot of. Now that is just a feature of, or maybe it's a bug of my playstyle. But whatever, we're racking them up, and I think before too long I'll be able to call myself whatever the no martyrdom gives you. So there you go, second from the top, not bad. Fairly aggressive play there. 3 ships knocked down. Especially rewarding was taking out that destroyer. Tier 8 Amalfi, lovely looking ship, great camo, enjoy playing it. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.